Today I'm going to review a product I bought on Amazon. This is the Presto griddle, and I'll hold it up for you. This is, I believe, the 16-inch, so real big. They make smaller ones. I've had ones that were that size, but this is really nice for pancakes. It's really nice for parties, for larger dishes, if you're cooking for more than just yourself or one other person, or if you like to, cook a lot at once and freeze it. So this is a great size. The way I sort of look at it is, you can't get one big enough, really. But the other one that I have was really nice. But this is great. This is by Presto. It has this adjustable knob here, so you can adjust the temperature, whatever temperature you want. It goes up to 5. How high does that go up to? 400. It goes up to 400. I'll cook. Usually most of the stuff I cook is right around 350. It's fine. And it has the nice warming function too. So if you're making pancakes and people aren't ready to eat, you can just keep them in here and warm them. It also comes with a lid. Big old lid. There's a little bit of assembly required when you first buy it. Really simple. You basically just have 4 screws that you screw on these handles. And it's nice, super nonstick. We were using like stainless steel frying pans and stuff before, but this is really the way to go with this product. Super nonstick. And I'm going to make some blueberry pancakes today to show you guys just how awesome it is to use it. And that's sort of the second part of this video is I have a channel where I basically cook a bunch of healthy vegan stuff. And so I'm going to make some vegan blueberry pancakes. So this thing heats up really quick. I'm talking like 30 seconds. So if you want to heat up some tortillas, if you're having tacos or whatever, you can flip them over here, no problem. I'm not even going to turn this on until I'm ready to cook. That's how awesome this thing heats up. I'm not even going to turn it on. So that's what it looks like. Like I said, really not that high. Can be a little bit of a challenge in terms of like trying to figure out how to fit it into your kitchen. But basically what we have going on today, I just have a pancake mix, which I recommend. It's cheap and it's easy instead of having to mix up your own stuff. So just pancake mix. This is the high fiber one from Whole Foods. And we just make a bunch of it. So, and you can use any pancake mix. It doesn't have to be labeled vegan pancake mix. You just use any pancake mix. And pancake mix will generally consist of a few ingredients. Usually it's flour, and sometimes there'll be like baking soda or baking powder in it, some kind of agent that allows it to rise. And then sometimes they'll put some other stuff, a couple different kind of grains in there, a couple different kinds of flour. This has like 12 different kinds of flours in it, which is pretty cool. They want oil and egg in this thing. But you know me, I want it healthy, I want it vegan. No oil, no egg. Oil is just empty calories. I mean, 1 tablespoon is, you could easily get 200 calories out of a serving of olive oil. And it doesn't matter if it's olive or canola oil. And that's another nice thing about this pan. No sprays, no oils. You don't have to oil your pan. You're not frying these pancakes. So when you want to do low-fat vegan cooking, something like this is the way to go. Another thing this is great for is stir fries. If you want to make a bunch of veggies, you want to stir fry it up. You can make flax eggs. That's the vegan replacement for eggs. It's 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, and I think you do a 1 tablespoon of water, and you mix it around and you let it sit for a couple minutes, and it basically turns into the consistency of an egg. Just skip that step. I just take, this is a 1/4 cup. This is a lot of flaxseed. I'm probably not going to put all of it in there. I put everything except that. So I probably put a 1/4 1/8 of a cup in there. I don't know what that is. A couple tablespoons. A couple heaping tablespoons. This is something, this is by HealthWorks ground flaxseed. I highly recommend not buying ground flaxseed. I highly recommend buying the flaxseed whole and grinding it yourself. The flaxseed will oxidize quickly when it's pre-ground, but if you grind it right before you use it, it won't oxidize as quickly. So we always try and buy our flaxseed whole, but if it's a gift, it may be ground. So in order to keep it fresh longer, you keep it in the freezer. So don't ever have ground flaxseed at room temperature. That's ridiculous. Okay. We have our flour, we have our flaxseed. We're just going to mix this up real quick. We got 6 minutes here. And then we're just going to add in the water until basically it gets to the right consistency. The recipe here recommends like 2 cups of flour, or 1 cup of flour to 3/4 cup of water. So 1.5 cups is about how much water I should use. But I just go by how thick or thin it is. You don't want to stir this up too much because you don't want it to get too doughy. But I found that, you know, if you ever make dough, you gotta knead that stuff for like 10 minutes. So if you're only kneading it for like a minute here. About 1.5 to 2 cups for 2 people. If you like pancakes like I do. Blueberries. These are just frozen blueberries. Plop them in the microwave for 2 minutes. And we just mix it in. I put a lot of blueberries in my pancakes. So now we can start heating this bad boy up. Because like I said, this thing will heat up quickly. That's what we're looking at. You don't want it to be doughy, you want it to be runny, but not like runny. You don't want it to be watery. You're better off having it. Actually, I don't know. I've seen thinner pancake batters. I've seen thicker pancake batters. That's how I like mine. The less thin it is, the quicker it cooks, the faster you eat. So the price I paid for this Presto griddle, or Nonstick skillet, whatever you want, electric skillet, I think it was like $45, somewhere between 40 to 50 bucks, and that's a steal, really. I think that's a great price for it. Don't buy these things used because oftentimes they'll have scrapes and scratches on them. And when that happens, you got to get rid of them. That's why the last one I had, I think it was also by Presto, but I don't remember. I had that one for 6-7 years. I had to get rid of it eventually because someone was using metal on it. This is pretty hot right now. So we just take... And that's why I love this big size, because you can get six good-sized pancakes on here at the same time, whereas the other one you're only getting 4 pancakes. But we're making big pancakes today. When you make big pancakes like this, you're only getting 6. You're only getting 6 pancakes out of these 2 cups. And last but not least, we'll put another one here. big old pancake. The one thing I love about nonstick skillets is it is almost impossible to burn anything on this. You'd have to leave the pancake there for like 10 minutes. There's the pancakes. And we just let it cook here until they're ready to flip. It's just easy to clean. Don't even put it in the sink. I'll just grab a paper towel. Once this is cooled off, I'll grab a paper towel and just wipe it. Just wipe it. Or you can, if it gets kind of sticky, you can get some water, like a damp paper towel. Just wipe it clean. Just wipe it. You don't even have to use any soap or anything. It's so effortless. If you're used to your pancakes or other things sticking to the bottom of your pan, get one of these. I mean, the last one I had, it was non-stick till the day that it died. And of course, you have to have your wooden, handmade flipper. See that? Want a spoon? So these are handmade flippers. The instructions say you gotta wait till it gets brown on the edge and there's bubbles in the middle. So we're gonna give these another minute here. I'm gonna separate. And I'm telling you, these are delicious. So when we're cooking vegan and you're baking, you either leave out half the oil, half of it. I don't know who makes these recipes up that they think they have to add some kind of fat or oil to get things to stick together. That's old world stuff, man. Get the flaxseed out. Put in a lot of flaxseed. As much flaxseed as you can possibly stand. Look at that. Pancake. And you can tell, I like them a little bit darker than this. We'll let these sit for another 30 seconds. I will say, the downside to using something like this instead of something on the stovetop is that I'm guessing the heating element in here, whoa, that's hot. The heating element in here goes maybe back and forth. And so you'll get these patterns, these stripes of tan. See that stripe on there? So there's a heating element somewhere in there that is heating the center of it slightly faster than the edges. Unless that's just how I plopped the pancake on there and the center cooked faster or something. But we'll see. Look at that. Easy. Look at that big old pancake. These pancakes are huge. Look at that. Easy to flip over. Look at that. Done. Anybody can do this. You can have little, it's hot, right? I just touch the edge here. But anybody can flip it over. Amateurs. And they cook quick, never burn. But when you're cooking vegan, leave out the oil. Leave out the eggs. You don't need that crap. You just use the flaxseed. They say 2 tablespoons of flaxseed per egg. I just use a quarter cup. I just use a whole bunch. Just put a bunch in there. It thickens everything up. Everything. I use it for muffins, German chocolate cake, cookies, pies, anything that you could possibly use an egg for. Leave the egg out. Eggs are more expensive. They have cholesterol. There's food safety issues. Flaxseed, you got none of that. Plus, you get the beneficial fats in it too. So anyway, that's how you do it. You get your nice pancakes going. So I hope you guys like this video. Again, this is the Presto skillet, and I'll leave the links in the description below for where to order it. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you found this helpful.